is Community Update from the Republic of Turkey for Saturday, February 26th. The next Undergraduate Flying Training Selection Board meets July 12th. Applications must arrive at headquarters AFN PC no later than May 31st. Contact Formal Training in Building 833. Incirlik's Community Activities Center is forming a focus group to hear from the Incirlik community. The meeting takes place Monday at 1 p.m. at the center. Incirlik's Furnishings Management Office will close Wednesday, March 2nd through Friday, March 4th. There will be no pickup or deliveries during that time. Please plan accordingly. Incirlik's Tours Office has weekend ski packages for you to take advantage of. Stop by the office to sign up. Incirlik's 39th Wing Senior Enlisted Advisor is looking for a motivated senior NCO to coordinate a Turkish chapter of the Veterans of Foreign Wars in Incirlik. Call 6400 for details. The weekend never ends for your music favorites, 1590 AM and 106.1 ZFM.
AER has a variety of programs available to active duty and their dependents, retired service members, and qualifying widows or widowers. Check with your local AER office for details. Army Emergency Relief, helping the Army take care of its own.
The Winter Olympics continue on AFN TV Sunday morning. It'll be figure skating, women's alpine skiing, a hockey report, and the four-man bobsled. It all starts at 1 Central European Time Sunday morning. That's on AFN TV.
Congratulations, PFC Michael P. Harmson, 5th Corps Artillery's Soldier of the Year.
Serving those who serve, this is AFN.
CBS's broadcast of the 17th Olympic Winter Games is sponsored by Northwest Airlines, introducing world business class on all international flights. Wendy's and the quarter-pound single combo. When you start with the best hamburger, you end up with the best combo. And by IBM. This winter, behind the gold, silver, and bronze, you'll find a lot of blue.
Something tells me it's all happening at the zoo.
I come in the zoo about 5 o'clock in the morning, and my job here is to take care of the giant pandas. Listen that. No. Don't bite. I love animals. I was brought up on the farm. The pandas are, you know, nice to work with. They're the most important animals we have here at the zoo. The diet consists of 2.5 pounds of rice, a pound, 3/4 pound of apples, a pound of carrots, and 30 pounds of bamboo. That's twice a day. When I came into the zoo, I applied for the reptile building. That was 28 years ago, and I've been here ever since. Like I say, I love animals. Come on, boy.
American military heritage is filled with stories of brave soldiers and the colors under which they fight. Fort McHenry, Pickett's Charge, San Juan Hill, Iwo Jima. In these and other great battles, the flags gave hope, signaled victory. For Sergeant William Jasper, the colors were as important as life itself. June 28, 1776, the Battle of Charleston. Jasper, a South Carolina volunteer, was serving with the Continental Army at Fort Sullivan. Under close-range barrage from British warships, the fort's flagstaff was shot away. Ignoring the cannon fire, Sergeant Jasper rushed outside the walls of the fort to retrieve the colors. Then, climbing up the fort walls, he tied the flag to a new pole and replaced it. Despite the British determination Fort Sullivan held, the Continental Army would not be defeated. Today, the raising of the colors serves as a proud reminder of the simple deeds and brave acts of Sergeant William Jasper.
For many, as they return...
What's a 5-letter word for pugilist?
It's pugilist, and it means a boxer.
Boxer. That fits. Thank you, Einstein.
Hey, Diane, where are you off to with all that stuff?
I'm going camping. Who's going with you?
Will there be any guys there?
Yeah, 5 guys and 6 gals, but I think they're a little too young for you, Cheryl.
I'm not that old.
These guys are 9 to 12 years old.
Come on.
No, really. I volunteered to help chaperone a group from the youth center on an overnight camping trip.
Well, it beats sitting here doing crossword puzzles.
Yeah,
Camping with those kids sounds like fun.
Volunteering isn't all work. It can be fun. Find out which programs in your military community need help and volunteer.
what's a 9-letter word for a happy camper? Huh? Volunteer.
Things can get a little complicated today for any family. You're being pulled in all sorts of directions, towards family, towards friends and school. And at the same time, you've got your military duties to perform. The key for you and your family is to take the time to pull your family together. Because together, life can be a lot less complicated and a lot more fun.
Okay, there's 1 man on, 2 outs, and coming in from the on-deck circle is Charlie the Jaw Miller. Miller replaced Spitter Spiegel earlier this season. Now, there's a sad story, Ray.
Well, it sure is, Bob. Say, what's the latest on Spiegel?
Well, it looks like his career may be over.
Of course, he chewed a lot of tobacco, and that can lead to all kinds of health problems, even some kinds of cancer.
Right, Ray. You know, I'd sure hate to see the same thing happen to Charlie the Jaw.
Hello? All right, everyone, listen up. Today I want to concentrate on the problem you see on the board behind me. Much of what's here we've already discussed.
When someone talks about getting a college education, this is what you think of, right? But what happens when it's not possible to attend class? What if your duty or work schedules keep you from attending? What if training exercises make it impossible to get the classes you need? What if you're stationed in a remote location? And what if the classes you need aren't available? Does that mean your college education is in limbo? Not at all. There are other ways to go for a college degree. You might be able to earn credit for what you already know through college credit by examination. Most schools give credit for appropriate military training, and many schools offer independent studies, such as correspondence courses. To get all the details, contact your education counselor.
Excited about your first flight?
You bet.
Let's lay out the envelope.
Okay, Dad.
Bet you didn't know the U.S. had an Air Force before the Wright brothers were born.
Before airplanes were invented?
Uh-huh. It all started with Thaddeus Lowe around 1861. He had the crazy idea that the Union Army could use hot air balloons to spy on the enemy.
Did it work?
Well, Lowe was sent on the U.S. Army's first aerial reconnaissance mission.
But what happened?
Well, the wind blew him back and forth over the opposing lines. The Confederates were just curious, but the unknowing Union soldiers fired at him.
They did?
He got the information all right, but he landed in a tree near the enemy. Luckily, he was rescued by his wife, who was disguised as a farm woman driving a wagon.
Dad? Do you think Mom will have to pick us up in the wagon?
Yeah, the station wagon.
Aerial reconnaissance, an American military first from the Civil War.
competition. CBS's broadcast of the 17th Olympic Winter Games is sponsored by Visa, official card and traveler's check of the 1994 Olympic Winter Games. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be. Kmart, proud television sponsor of the CBS 1994 Olympic Winter Games telecast. Kmart, is this place great or what? And by Ford and your Ford dealer. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Military hospitals, like other hospitals, must keep a supply of blood on hand. As this blood is used for operations, the supply goes down. When that happens, military hospitals turn to their primary source of blood, the Armed Services Blood Program. This program gets its blood supply from people like you. You never know when you or someone in your family will need this blood. So all of us, service members and family members, need to donate regularly. Contact your blood bank or the lab at your medical treatment facility. You'll be helping the military, your family, and yourself. Give blood to the Armed Services Blood Program, because our supply is your supply.
At one time, amphibious assault ships were named in honor of famous battles involving amphibious landings. These included the Iwo Jima, the Okinawa, and the New Orleans. In the late 1980s, the Navy began naming amphibious assault ships in honor of famous U.S. Navy ships from the past, like the Wasp, the Essex, and the Kearsarge. Amphibious assault ships bearing proud names that keep our American military heritage alive.
Military spouses do a lot. They listen. They understand. They take over when their spouses go on TDY. They handle separations and PCS moves. They adapt to new customs and cultures. They participate in community activities. Give us support. And they help us grow. Military spouses, in dozens of ways, they help us do our best.
Watching the Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
Normal hill jump.